Everyone's scared of saying Merry Christmas these days. What happened to this country? They used to put Christmas lights on all of these buildings. They used to turn them all into Christmas trees. Not anymore. I don't even recognise this place anymore. Where am I? I think I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Where am I? I don't recognise anything. It's shroom season, is it? I thought it was the season to be jolly. Sadiq probably did that. Probably spray painted that himself, didn't he? That number probably only leads to Bad Samaritans and not a single Christmas decoration on it. They've changed the name of the Royal Cristobal Hall. First to walk downstairs. It used to be that this bridge was accessed exclusively by chimney because of Christmas, but now, oh, it's just stairs, is it? The only Christmas market in London is called a winter one. Come together. That's disgusting. A festive sing-along. Not even allowed to sing Christmas songs. Sing The Sound of Music. I've never really understood The Sound of Music. I saw a side with the Nazis. Toilets. That's what we're supposed to think about Christmas, is it? Piss and shit. All these trees, right? Not a single Christmas tree. The whole city, they've just done nothing to make it look Christmassy or festive or twinkly in any way. So you've chucked a load of baubles in a tree, but I'm not allowed to smoke under it. How's that Christmassy? There you go, in half an hour walking around London, I've not seen a single thing about Christmas. London's finished, there's no Christmas here. So there you have it, we've walked through Sadiq Khan's London, and there's not a single mention of Merry Christmas. You can't celebrate Christmas anymore, because you'll get stabbed, you get attacked, your phone will get snatched, you'll die. There's no joy anymore. And some people might say, you've just walked through one of the greatest cities in the world entirely safely, and there was loads of different things that you could have done, and you actually could have found the Christmas spirit within yourself, and if you were looking properly, you would have seen the fact that it's just full of Christmassy stuff. But to that I say, maybe I don't want to be happy. Maybe I don't want to hang out with my kids. Maybe I want to spend my Saturdays walking around complaining about stuff that doesn't fucking exist. Happy holidays, I guess.
Well, that last lad just nailed it, didn't he? Wandering London like a lost penguin convinced Sadiq's personally outlawed tinsel. Bloody hell. Welcome back to Britain on the Brink, where we stare into the modern British abyss and it hands us a stale mince pie with a passive-aggressive note. It's the 29th of December 2025. Trees drooping, quality streets gone, and we're still moaning about everything. Lost loved ones, lost our minds in queues, lost the will to live, yet here we are, still standing, still finding the daft humour in it. That's us, innit? Cuppa in one hand, dark sarcasm in the other. Grab your brew, settle in, and let's crack on with the chaos. Merry late Christmas, and God help us. Right, on we go.
So Christmas is done. It's now the evening. And you just think you put all this effort in. You spend hours wrapping presents, cooking dinner. And it's over. Just like that. Seconds. I think next year I'm going to have a pizza party. Who's with me?
November and January have to be the shittest times of the year in Britain. They really do. They're like the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses of the 12-month period. Oh, can I have a moment of time? Fuck off. It's fucking pissing down a rain and you're a dick. I mean, with December, at least you've got the build up to Christmas, you know what I mean? And yeah, fair enough, the music does my tits in, but at least you can just get pissed up and then, you know what I mean, make a fool like yourself at the office party and stuff. And then don't get me fucking started on January. Once all the parties are over and everyone's miserable and skint. I mean, I'd put February in the list as well, but at least February has the grace to understand that it's a cunt and keeps itself nice and short compared to everybody else. Whereas January, oh, the fucking narcissistic cunt. What's that? Everybody else is like 4.5 weeks long. I'm 16 weeks long.
I need to rant about something. So, I feel like this might be a hot take, but I hate the Christmas markets. I hate them. I live in the UK, obviously, and I hate them. Every single year they come around, they fill me with such dread and rage and like hatred. And it's not because of the Christmas markets. Like, don't get me wrong, I love wandering around the little stalls. I love the people that work at them. I appreciate them. I love their crafts. I love the lovely, delicious food they make. But what I hate is what it does to people. Because, like, please explain to me why people, the second they are confronted with a Christmas market, turn into like amoebas. Like, suddenly all thoughts, all manners, all spatial awareness just goes like that. Like, it took me about 40 minutes to do a walk that's normally like 15. This wasn't even like the busiest areas of town, purely because people are just like somewhere else. Like, I don't know what it is about Christmas markets and Christmas season in general, actually, particularly if you live in like a touristy place, which I do. It is a nightmare. Like, it's hell. And like, I don't understand personally, maybe this is just me being ungrateful because I live in a city with a Christmas market, but also I don't go to the Christmas market that much for the reasons I'm stating. But I don't understand why you'd go to a city for a Christmas market, because most of the time, they're just hell. No one knows where they're going, everyone's lost, everyone's angry for some reason, and I just don't understand it. So it's like, I don't hate the Christmas markets as a concept, they're lovely, but what the fuck do they do to people's brains?
One thing that really unfleeks my brows about Christmas, actually my eyebrows need doing, is the high expectations we get from Christmas films. I'm sorry, but I have been told lies all these years. When have you ever seen snow on Christmas Day? Every time I wake up, I look out of the window, rain, dry, nothingness. Sometimes we even get a bit of sun, which is quite bloody ironic because we don't even get that in summer.
There is no worse time to be poor than during the holidays, during Christmas, you know? Because everybody's traveling, everybody's buying gifts, and you can do none of that shit. Why? Because you're broke. Because you're poor. You don't have money. Being poor and broke throughout the whole year, it's okay. It's manageable. You know, I take it. All right, it's fine. But during the holidays, that's sad. It's just sad. You know? The only thing I can offer to you is like a hug, like a handshake. Like I can write you a letter, I can draw a picture of you and me together, but that's it. And you have to come to me because I cannot go to you. You know, that's sad. And I have a theory that I know why Grinch was like Grinch. It was not because he was mean or anything. It was because he was poor. He was just poor. He was like a low middle class guy that didn't have a lot of opportunities to work. And he could not give love to those people the same way as they perceive love, which is through gift giving. That's why Grinch was Grinch.
Good morning. The vibe today is very much, I woke up with a belter of a migraine. I still have so fucking much to do. I've cried 3 times this morning so far. And yeah, it's just very much but got to get on with it, got to get stuff done. Nothing's going to do itself. It's been difficult this morning so far. We've lost my gran on the 12th of December last year, and I don't know if it's just none of us had actually like processed it yet. Because of Christmas time, the funeral wasn't until like January. But this year it hits a little harder. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know if it's because of like my marriage breakdown, or if I'm just literally realising that like, holy shit, in the last year and a half, like, I lost one of my grans in July 2024, and I lost my last remaining gran, who was like a mum to me, in December. And then my mum went in for major surgery to get her full large intestine removed. And then, my dad actually passed away the month before that, suddenly. And then the next month, Mum went in for surgery to get her full large intestine removed. Didn't recover well. Found out she had a tumour in her kidney and she has kidney cancer. And then obviously dealing with the buyout of the house, trying to get everything organised for us moving out and me taking everything over, being on my own. I feel like that just hit me like a ton of bricks today. But anyway, I need to go and brave the shops because silly arse forgot to get a carrot for Rudolph. I'm going to need to go and sit for like an hour to get into a shop to buy a singular carrot that I'm going to need to take a chomp out of and bend the rest.
Have you heard what happened in London, England? It's actually all over the news. So the mayor, Sadiq Khan, who is a Muslim, doing his best to cancel Christmas. So when you walk around the city of London, you don't really see Merry Christmas anywhere. The only thing you see is Happy Holidays and decorations. But Merry Christmas is not anywhere to be seen. You see other signs and other decorations that say Happy Ramadan. They celebrate all holidays of any type of religion in London. But when it came to Christmas this year, it's nowhere to be seen. There was another moment where he was involved in a group where they were singing a Christmas carol. And can you believe it? That dude either didn't know the lyrics or he refused to sing. It's all over social media. It's actually going viral, so you could go check it out for yourself. If this doesn't piss you off, there's literally something wrong with you. It's a Christian nation, it's a Christian culture, and then a Muslim mayor comes in and refuses to put Merry Christmas and sing a Merry Christmas carol. We've got to wake up. We can't let this happen. Just people coming in, pouring into our Western countries, not respecting our religion, our culture. Now it's time that people of England actually get together and vote this mayor out from the next election. Otherwise, you're not going to have a country left. And this goes out to all the Western countries out there.
One of the things that I hate to see right now, they're showing a lot of people right now going into crazy amounts of debt for the holiday. And we already know that people are already going through it. But there was showing that people are literally taking loans out just to buy gifts. And I understand that they had this buy here, pay here, these loans that you're able to apply for online. It's very predatory. But at the same time, you look at the trend of the world that we in right now. It's like if you don't do certain stuff for your kids go back to school feeling down and sad that they didn't get the things they wish that they got. And I get it. As a parent, I try to get my son everything he asked for. But at the same time, it's like, damn, we kind of really be setting ourselves up for destruction, because at the end of the day, you see now we got the most ungrateful people today, you know, from kids to grown-ups. And it's sad because even when it comes to adults, we will buy things knowing we don't have a real need for or a real reason to buy it, and we don't need it, but we would still do it. And you always hear people say, not always, but you hear people say that don't understand money. Well, if I got it, you only live once. Yeah, but until you really need that money for something really important, and then you don't have it. You know, this is where we at today. We in a very uncomfortable position right now, especially with everything so high, everything just overly priced. You already seen them fake behind Black Friday sales, whereas though the price was already the same as the Black Friday sale. They were showing this lady when she showed that she bought shoes that was $50, but when you went to Black Friday, they were $100, and they said you're getting 50% off. It's the same damn price. It's to fake me out. So people are now being hit to a lot of things, but at the same time, you're also seeing a lot of things be overpriced. Like right now, I remember, I'm buying toys for my son right now. I remember the same toys that I seen a couple years ago was around $30. Now they're pushing for $60. It's crazy. And these characters are made out of plastic. Even though you can take them apart, even though your kid might end up throwing it against the wall, and then next thing you know, he can't use it again, or he try to play with this little superhero toy with one arm. I'm just saying, this is where we at now, man. It's like the money don't spread as far as it used to, no matter how much you make. Now, if you got millions on millions, then it's a different story. Then you could ball out of control. I don't know, I'd probably live in a strip club if I had all that money. Nah, no, I wouldn't. I don't know, I probably would. Hey, look, y'all, be safe out here, all right? Be safe.
If you haven't already done your Christmas shopping, please don't go out. Just think about not even eating today. I've had a trolley kicked into me that wasn't even mine. I've been pushed, prodded. Fuck this shit. I just don't understand what happens to the human race when Christmas time comes. Everyone thinks they're more important than everyone else. I get it, because I do too. But this is fucking insane. I literally came in for a lunch break and it's just full of old people dawdling, leaving. Right, I made it out alive, pretty much. Although I am pretty chuffed, I managed to get a bag of pasta for 5p and a bag of carrots for 5p. quid's in. Thank you, little. Love you. Bye.
Somebody help me with this one, please. When did it get offensive to wish someone a Merry Christmas? When did this happen? How did I miss this? So, I went to the shop this morning and I said, Merry Christmas to a random guy. Being the Christmas spirit on Christmas morning and all that, you know. And he looked at me angrily, but politely said, you know you can't say that no more. I was like, what? What do you mean? I said Merry Christmas, no swear words, no bad tone. In fact, I said it pleasantly. He replied, it's offensive. Now, in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? But I said, this is a joke, right? You gotta be pulling my leg. He said, no. You have to wish people a happy holidays now. And just walked off. Now, can someone explain to me in the comments what this you can't say Merry Christmas to people no more is? What, like, when was it a thing? When did it become a thing? Because I didn't see it happening. I don't understand this. I'm lost and I want to know. Somebody let me know.
Hello, happy Friday. Got a question for you. Anybody else with young children finding it harder this year because it seems that the Christmas build-up has started even earlier? And I dropped my daughter off at nursery. What I noticed was they've got the boxes of decorations out for Christmas already. It's earlier this year, like we're only mid-November. I've been listening to Little Donkey for the past 2 weeks since, you know, Halloween was over, they come back after half term, and it was bam, straight into prep for the nativity. My daughter is coming home every day. When are we putting the Christmas tree up, Mummy? Where's our decorations, Mummy? Mummy, when is it Christmas? Remembering as a kid, oh my God, that build up to Christmas, as fun as it was, December, like with that, from that very first chocolate that you opened, it took forever to get to Christmas Day. Little ones, they haven't got the concept of time like we have. I'm just finding it really hard. My daughter's desperate to get the Christmas stuff out and I'm not doing it. You know, I will always put it off the beginning of December because I think that is long enough as it is. Is anybody else feeling, you know, it's getting harder for the little ones to understand?
And that's a wrap, folks. Pizza parties, poor Grinches, zombie Christmas markets, and one man's epic quest to find a single Merry Christmas in London. We've covered the lot. Christmas 2025. Survived. Mostly. We're still skint, still whinging, still quietly loving this mad little island in our own grumpy way. At least we've got each other's rants to keep us warm. Thanks for watching Britain on the Brink. If you laughed, nodded, or just thought, yep, that's spot on, smash that like. Subscribe for more glorious nonsense next year. And tell me in the comments, what's your most British Christmas meltdown? Until next time, stay safe, stay sarcastic, and remember, the sprouts are gone, but the spirit and the hangovers live on. Cheers. You lot are all right, really. Very belated Merry Christmas.